A gun inside a hollowed-out book. That's what someone tried to pass through security at Honolulu International Airport. It was one of more than 1,500 handguns confiscated at airports across the country last year, along with a bunch of other dangerous and unusual items. KITV4's Justin Fujioka has the story.
Each day, about 1.7 million passengers pass through Transportation Security Administration checkpoints at airports across the country last year. TSA just released a list of some of the weirdest items passengers tried to bring on board in 2012. And it includes this, a gun in a hollowed-out book found at Honolulu International Airport last March. The gun had no cylinder, but nearly 80% of all firearms confiscated were loaded.
By publicizing these items on our blog, we're not necessarily saying, look at all the bad guys that came to the airport, because, most times the people that we find with a gun simply forgot that it was in their bag.
A gun, no. I'd have a hard time believing that. It's a little scary, but hopefully it doesn't end up in the wrong hands and they continue to do a good job.
Other dangerous items on the 2012 list, a live 40mm grenade, an inert detonator found in a passenger's pocket, a spear gun, swords, a stun cane, chainsaw, and shells.
When there are lines, it's because of these silly items that people shouldn't be bringing to the airport, that people know better about, but we have to take our time to find these items to keep them off the airplane.
Melendez says TSA conducts internal tests daily to make sure officers are able to find the latest threats. He says explosives are the main threat now, which is why advanced imagery technology and pat-downs are a necessity. But both can slow down lines.
It's worth the wait if they're doing the job right, so I don't mind the wait if that's what it means.
We need to get it right. What was it, 1.7 million times a day? The bad guys need to get it right one time and ever. So it's a very important job and something that we're really working hard to get better at every day.
A knife in a hollowed-out book at Kahului Airport in June did not make the list of dangerous and unusual items found. You're going to want to do this. If you want to see more of these crazy items that were confiscated last year, check out the As Seen On section of KITV.com.